Hey everyone, this is Lisa from Happy to Hook Creations, and I am finally getting my craft room, my new one, situated. There's still a lot of stuff to do. I've got stuff like all over the floor around me. Let's see, it is Wednesday, February 3rd, 2021. Yeah, so gosh, I have several objects that I would like to, or finished objects, yeah, that I want to show you. Let me take a sip of my coffee here. The lighting, I went from 2 windows down to 1, and it's here. I was actually thinking about putting the desk right here, but I didn't think, I don't know, I might have to move it. We'll have to see lighting wise, because it's still kind of, see, you get like little sparkles. There's stuff that I haven't put up yet. That's a picture that I got from the kids, and it's lemons. They know that I like lemons. And the room, if you follow me on Facebook, you will see the pictures. This room used to be blue. It needed some repairs. So Jack took care of all that. I got a new ceiling fan. This color, if anyone's interested, it is called Almond Whip, and we got it at Menards. And the kids, these are a little different from the pictures on Facebook because some of them I just didn't like the color combinations. And the kids were so sweet because I am not wearing my sling, as you can see. I did just get home from therapy though, so I thought I'll make a quick video and, before I go and sit down and get my ice pack on here. It feels pretty good though. I mean, it's not too bad. And today was my first day driving. So 6 weeks and I hadn't driven. So it was nice. It was nice to be able to do that. I go back to work in 2 weeks. So I wanted to, I'm trying to get kind of back to somewhat normal, if there is such a thing. But Cindy, if you'll notice, there's Lucy. I couldn't find her. Because we had moved everything out and put them in bins, we were rearranging the rooms to accommodate all my children and stuff. And she kind of got lost in the shuffle. So I kind of made it a game for the kids. I was like, hey man, if you guys could please just go downstairs and look in every bin, look under every table, the ottomans, whatever, and find my Lucy. She's got to be up there. My craft room just doesn't, she'd been sitting up there for so long. I just have to have her in this room. So Cameron is the one that found her. So I made him a smoothie. Easy peasy. He's so easy to please. All of them are. They're just so great. So there she is. I've got a few makes. These are 3 of my scrap blankets. This one is the one that was the I used like purples and green and orange because I made it around Halloween. This one, I don't know if I showed you guys that one. I think I did. I was working on it, and it was right before my surgery, and I ran out of the yarn because even though it's kind of scrappy yarn, I used green, like a light green. I think it was a sage color. The label, of course, is missing, but I believe it was made with tan, brown, and green because I wanted it to go in my living room because when it's winter, I just make a bunch of blankets, or we have a lot of blankets, and sometimes we have them in between the chair and the love seat so that, if anybody's got a chill and they just want to cover up with something, they can just grab a blanket and go. So this time, though, I wanted it to kind of match. And this one was from the Annie's kit that I got. And I think I know I showed that on a video. That one turned out really nice. I really like it. So I'm still debating on, that one might go to my niece, Sarah, who is due to have her son anytime. It's February. She's due this month. So we're kind of just waiting. And it turned out it's a good size. I believe that one turned out to be 40 by 40. I'm pretty sure. And I just mixed it with a tan color. So there's that. I'm trying to see what's over here. That is a blanket that I made my niece when she was a baby. I have it because I'm going to be adding to it to give to her for her birthday in June. And what is that? Oh yeah, that's something I'm probably gonna frog. And then some rolls of yarn. I don't want yarn up there, but can you guys see? My gosh, that box. You see how tall that box is? It had one of these bookcases in it. That is all Bernat blanket yarn. So I was gonna put them in bins and store them downstairs in my storage area, and then I decided, nope, I'm gonna sit them right here in the middle of the floor. Well, push back to the wall, but not in the middle. But because I'm gonna just start, going through the colors, and I'm just gonna work on making a blanket. If a throw, or I mean, some of those are like baby colors, lots of the variegated. So I'm just gonna. I mean, I love the feel of the yarn, and I know a lot of them were on sale for like $3.50, so I couldn't not buy them. I just didn't realize I had that many. So yeah, and like I said, that box is probably 3 feet tall. It's easily 3 feet tall, and it's overflowing. And those are the 10.5 ounce ones. And I have another, the white crates that I used to have on the wall before I got the bookcases. I have one white crate of 10.5 ounce. Looks like there's maybe 7 in there. And then I have one crate of the 5.5, 5 or 5 ounce. Yeah, whatever the smaller ones are. I've got some, and that would make a nice blanket because I'm looking at them and it's white, pink, and then the like white, yellow, and blue variegated one. So that one will definitely be a blanket. But anyway, I know I kind of like, it's kind of crochet related. I got a little off topic there, but I'm just trying to get it, everything a little bit organized. I did not put all of my yarn out. As you can see, things are a little different from before. Let me see. I've got, you can't see what's down there, but there's 4 shelves. And this one is my, what is that? The majority of that is shawl and a ball. So most of that is the shawl and a ball. I don't know what that is. It might be, I gotta look. Yeah, that's like a mint color I got from Hobby Lobby last year when they were on sale. And then my mandala, my Bernat Pop, sweet rolls, anything that's in a roll or a cake like that will be on the last shelves. And then this is my ice yarns, a lot of my ice yarns. I think that is the roving yarn from Lion Brand, I believe. And then these are all my my Red Heart stripes. So retro stripes, I know I've got some more somewhere because I was, that TikTok beanie thing that's going around. Well, it's knitted. I don't knit. I don't even have, I have a loom. I do not have like a knitting machine or anything, but all those are really nice. But because that one it's kind of, it's retro stripes, that top one right there. So if you look up TikTok beanie, that's what you'll find. But when it's worked up, even when you crochet it, it's just so pretty. And there's so many stitches that you can do with any yarn that's variegated that has those colors in it. And it looks really nice. So yeah, and I've got some of my chunky yarn and stuff. I moved things a little bit. I put things a little bit differently because I will be doing a giveaway. I am not using all my yarns. If I haven't used it in a while, I just decided it's time for it to go to someone who was, who will, use it for a project or something that they've been looking for. So once I get everything organized, I'll get that done. I keep going like this because I feel like I'm in the corner here and you guys can't see me. So these are I Love This Yarn from Hobby Lobby. And these are like just variegated yarns and Red Heart yarns. The Red Heart, that's Team. These are Red Heart as well. That is going to be a mermaid tail for Jordan. Those were on sale for $1.50 at Joann Fabrics. I showed those to you a while back. So yeah, these are all my sparklies. These are all sparkly yarns. I didn't realize I had that many. And you guys know, because the shelves are so deep, I don't know. but I know I can put yarn behind them. So there are yarn behind all of these, and we tried to keep the same type of yarn and the same color back there. So my, oh, and of course these are my makes. Ponchos, the baby dresses, anything like that that I wanted to hang up. And those are for orders that I've got. They're not rush. They're, you know, just for later this year. And these are all of my Hank yarns. And then the other ones are just hodgepodge yarns that I just have been using because there's not that many, but there's not that much left. And my bins are full. So so it's time for another scrap blanket. I have a feeling it's time for another scrap blanket. So yeah, so I'm trying. And every time I look, I just keep thinking, should I rearrange those colors? Should I have them? And the kids will come in here because they did everything. They even put my desk together. Before, in my other craft room, I had like a 6-foot table, just one of the long ones that doesn't fold in the middle. It's just a 6-foot table and the legs fold in, one of those heavy ones. And I didn't want to put that in this room because this is the smallest room, the smallest bedroom. And I just didn't want to feel, I mean, you know, when you have stuff around and then you start collecting and then you lay things down, it just started to feel so kind of claustrophobic because I had so much stuff. So I'm really, really trying my very, very best to go through all of the yarn and decide, okay, this is going to be good for giveaways, not using this. And I'm, of course, giving my children first pick. So Abby will, you know, she'll pick a couple because she loves to loom. That's like her thing. She has crocheted a bit, but nothing real major. I think looming is something she's just going to stick with. But Jordan has now become a crocheter. So she learned how to do a granny square. I think I said that in the last video. So I'm also going to allow her to get one skein of yarn, and I'll make a little bag for her of yarns that I no longer want to use or wouldn't mind her getting. And she can keep here in my room so that when she comes to visit, she can just pick up her bag and, you know, crochet if she would like. And, you know, Jessica and Amanda crochet, so they come in here all the time and shop. That's what they say. Mom, can I go to your room and shop? So they're really excited that I got my craft room back. I hadn't really anticipated getting one this quickly, but my husband, you know, Jack he said, you know, I know how much your yarn means to you and your podcasting and making sure that you can find what you're looking for. And I was, you know, digging in bins and having the kids, because I still can't lift. My weight limit is 2 pounds right now. So they've been doing, you know, like I said, they've been doing all the work, and, you know, bless their little hearts, they've just been really great. You know, making sure that I have things the way I want them. And if they're not, they may not be too happy about it, but at least they're sorry, the kids are getting loud. You know, they're at least doing it. So with that being said, it might change, it might not. I don't know. But yeah, I definitely got to work on some blankets because that's ridiculous. And there's some really pretty colors in there though, so I'm excited about that. Yeah, that's pretty much all that's been going on in this room. Like I said, it still has I still have some things that I got to go through. I've got a few bins down here. Well, that one I emptied. Yay, I emptied another bin. You guys, I had 12 bins that I've gone through already. We've already gone through 12 bins, and I've separated, you know, some into giveaways or letting the girls figure out what they want first, and then, you know, I'll show you guys what I have left over. But anyway, that's the room so far. Oh, and the sign I forgot to mention, because, you know, the kids got me that for Christmas. So Cameron did this. So if they may not be exactly lined up, but I'm not gonna mess with it because, yeah, who cares? It doesn't bother me at all. And that word says subscribe. I don't know if you guys can see it or not. But yeah, Cameron and, well, Jack helped them pick out all the letters, get everything out of there, and they put it up for me. My little boo-boos. So let's get into some makes. Okay. Caramel drizzle today. Caramel drizzle. All right. Cameron, shh. You guys have to keep it down, please. Thank you. I've got some that they're done with their schoolwork, but not everyone is. So I'm telling them they've got to be quiet. Oh, it's hard to keep them quiet. It's quite a trial, but they're doing their best. They really are. So, oh man, lean back here, starting to feel this a little bit. So, I do have some finished objects. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7. It looks like 7 or 8 items. Nothing real major, just something that I wanted to, I'm just trying to keep my hands busy. Like I said earlier, crocheting is becoming easier and easier for me. At first, when the doctor gave me the okay, I was really leery about it, as you know. Made a couple of items, and then I didn't really, I was like, yeah, okay, I'll make like 1 or 2 more things. So I was really excited about that. But now that I'm at the 5-week mark since surgery, I'm doing more exercising, more stretches. So I just didn't really pick up anything to crochet. But I made some headbands and a couple of hats and 1 set. So let me show you. You guys know I've been doing that. The headband that I put together that I really liked. Oh, I didn't. I've got string. I just noticed I've got string here. Anyway, the headband that I did, I don't know if it's mine. I haven't seen anything like that, and it's been months. So this is mine. This is my design that I know of. Like I said, I love making it. I think it's really sweet looking, not sweet, textured. I don't know. Maybe I was thinking about my grandbaby because he's by the door. I can hear that he's by the door. Cameron. But anyway, I like the way this looks. And this was made holding 2 strands together because this is Caron Simply Soft Light. So this is a 3-weight yarn. The color is pumpkin or carrot. I can't remember. But it was too thin. Oh, here. So I still have to weave that in. So see how there's two strands right there. Oh, maybe you can't. Hold on. There we go. It's like, come on now. So there's 2 strands. That's what I held together because one, it would have just been too thin. So I made this one because it's, nice color. I have a lot of things this color. Now I say that, but I don't usually wear them. This one was doubled up. I just used, this was also Caron Simply Soft gray and turquoise, I believe. And I'm just kind of, now I did it this way instead of twisting it. I like twisting it better, so I probably won't do this one again like this. I think if you're going to put this in the middle, I kind of like when the band itself is wider, and then it looks really cute, but I don't know. I just don't, I don't feel it. And this was just scrap yarn. Now the top one is the Caron Simply Soft. Was it this one that I used? Yep, same color as this one, and then just black at the bottom. Just a little two-tone. It looks, when I put the twist in it, it kind of looked like it wasn't lined up, but it is. See, there you go. So there's another one. And then I made a turquoise. See, this looks more blue, but it is turquoise. It's a turquoise color and gray. And that's just left over. I know this is heather gray because I use that a lot. It's one of my go-to colors that I use. So I made those 4 headbands. And then I was playing around with making a beanie, kind of like the one Crystal does from Bag O' Day Crochet, but instead of 2 rows of front post double crochets, I just did 1. So, and I think it turned out pretty well. It's a little big for my liking. I think I used a J-hook for this one. Yeah, a J-hook. And this was just the rest of a Ice Pop is the colorway. And it was a Premier Sweet Roll that I used. Actually, this is what was left over after I made the cowl for Setta's Place for her calendar cowl. So I used that for January, and this was left over. So I thought, oh, why not make a hat? And it doesn't look anything like this scarf because I doubled it up because I wanted it thick. But it's such a soft, you know, that Premier yarn. It's this Premier Sweet Roll. I think it's really soft yarn, and I've really enjoyed crocheting with this yarn since it came out. So that turned out pretty good. It's going to be a giveaway, or not a giveaway, a donation. And then I did the same type of hat. This one is a little bit thicker. I can't remember what this was. It didn't have a wrapper on it, but it might have been a Bernat Pop because it's thicker yarn. It says it's a number 4, but it feels thicker to me. And I have no idea what the colorway is. I just, you know, like I said, just another front post. And then I single crocheted around, not single, half double. This fits Cameron's head, so he's my go-to. I tell him assume position, he knows exactly what I mean. And this worked up really fast. I think I don't know. I wasn't really counting. And what was I watching? Episode of Doctor Who, maybe. And yeah. So, and that one, and I like the colors. It turned out really well. Okay, so these last two was a set that I was making. Shh. And it is right, where's it at? It's right there. Yeah, it's that one. It was the Yarn Bee. If you follow me on Facebook, you will see that I posted a picture. I liked it because it's a Yarn Bee. It was a discontinued yarn because I got it last year on sale. And it has, I believe, 90% acrylic and 10% alpaca. Now, I don't mind working with alpaca, but it bothered me still. It still bothered me. I am not allergic to it at all, but the yarn itself, it's really soft. But the little fiber part, the alpaca part that's sticking out makes me just want to pull it. Like there's like little hairs on there. So it was driving me a little crazy, but I really, really like this set. And it'll probably go to Jessica because that's my oldest. Her birthday is on Valentine's Day. So I made a cowl and a matching hat. And it's just a basic beanie with front and back post. And I thought she might like that. But do you see what I mean about see the little fuzzies that are hanging down? I'm just not a big fan. I thought I was going to like it. You know, crocheting with it and everything was not a problem. But the fuzziness is what makes me a little nutty. But it's, you know, it's great yarn. It crochets well. And it's really pretty. I love the colors. And like I said, hopefully, you know, Jessica will wear it. I don't know if she can wear alpaca at all. But with her birthday being on Valentine's Day, I thought that was super cute. So that is all I have made. I feel pretty accomplished. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 items. So not too bad. Let's see. I do plan on making another video because I have a couple of items that I would like to work on this week. They did ask, they sent me an email because this is the time that I sign up for craft shows. You know, with everything going on pandemic-wise and some closures and stuff, I just didn't know what they were planning on doing. So they have it at a convention center in another town that's about 20 minutes from here. And this year, they're only going to accept 35 vendors. So I did send an application in. They're going to pick most of them. They also take direct sales, but they do handmade crafters first. So hopefully I get in. If not, I'm really not going to be too broken up about it. But I do plan, you know, they said they'll let us know by tomorrow whether our name was picked or not to be in it, because 35 vendors, it's a really big, I mean, it's a convention center. So they're going to have the spacing out really nicely. So I'm not worried about that at all. But I've decided that if I do get into this one, I'm going to just start doing coasters or making more coasters. I just have maybe 1 or 2 sets right now because I haven't been making them in a while. But I do want to make some more coasters. I want to make dishcloths, of course, scrubbies, of course. And there was something else that I wanted to make. Towel holders. I don't normally make those. I made some at the very last craft show that I was at that I got upset because the lady was coughing and wasn't wearing her mask. And those seem to go okay. So I might make more of those, but I don't know. I'm not good with selling those. Even if I make 6 or 7, they'll sit there and they'll sit there. I might sell 1. So I don't know if I should make or try another pattern, or if they're just not into it. I don't know. Because I've tried them with the little round plastic rings. I've done those so that you can just put the towel in there. That sold better than just crocheting over a ponytail holder or just the circle itself without a ponytail holder and just putting it in there and then just with the button at the top. So, and I've never made a towel topper. And that's where you get the towel, fold it in half, and then cut the top. So you end up with 2 towels, and then you crochet it, and then just keep reducing until you get, you make your little strap and put a button, and then that goes over. Those I think are absolutely adorable. And I have no idea why I've never made one. But Pam from Pam's Adoring Crochet has a tutorial out. And I watched it and I thought, you know what, let me try. I'll try and see if I like making that, and I'll make a few of each one and see which one sells better. So I still have some of the ones from that I made with the plastic ring. So I will definitely put those out, and I have towels that come with those, not just the ring. So I have those, and I'm not going to make any more. I think I have 3 or 4 left from the last craft show. So I'll keep that one, and then I'll make a topper, maybe 2 or 3. And then the other one with just the ring, and that you put the towel through after you button it around the handle. So we'll see which one sells better. Dishcloths have always sold really well for me, single, or even when I make the extra thick ones using 2 strands held together and package them in sets of 2. Those do really well. I always sell out of my scrubbies, so I'll definitely be making more of those. Coasters, like I said earlier, I haven't made those in a while, but I do want to make some with, spring colors, because I bought all that cotton when it was at our dollar store for $1, and there was the spring green or lime green kind of colors, watermelon, salmon colors like that. So I am looking forward to making dishcloths that way, but I wanted to make some cute shapes. They have like the lemon shapes and not mango, orange, but that's, I don't know if it's tedious sewing to make it look like that or whatever. So if you guys have made those, let me know what you think about them. Is it worth making, or should I just make just a solid colored coaster, or sets of coasters with, variegated and then a single color to match the variegated color. I'm trying to think of what else. I had something else that I wanted to include in that. And for the life of me, just think of something springy. And I do have a couple of vests left over. That's what it was. The, what was it? Like the Bohemian vest. I have a few of those. One of them I know is hung up in the closet. But those were so cute, and I sold those at my last craft show that I attended. Because I made them for little girls. So they were about Jordan's size, maybe size 5, 6, or 7 years old. So I'll probably make another one of those, because those only take, maybe a couple of hours to make if you're sitting and just watching a movie or something and doing it. And ponytail holders, that's what the other one was. So I had noticed that there was a lot of ponytail holders being made with like that velvety or velour yarn, and I found some when I was messing around with getting everything organized, and I have it in pink, I have it in a mint green, and I have it in a navy blue. So I'll make a couple of those and see what happens. I know that Rose from Rose Likes Crochet says that they sell really well at her craft show, so we'll see. I'll get them and put them in a little basket, or even I think Rose used a paper towel holder, which is a great idea because you need to just sit it up and they can just pick whatever they want. So we'll see what happens. If you guys have any other suggestions, whether I do or don't get in, I did want to make more spring items to put on my shop anyway. So any of your suggestions would be greatly appreciated. So if you have like a favorite go-to coaster, dishcloth, stitch, whatever, put it down there. I'd love to use it and then, you know, show you what I think. If you are not a member of my Facebook page, please head on over there, Happy to Hook Creations. You can also find me on Instagram under the same name, Happy to Hook Creations. Come and follow me and, you know, see what you think. Thank you so much for watching. Thanks to all my new subscribers. Thanks to everyone who's been with me from the beginning. I appreciate you all and thank you for your support of my channel. And I think that's it. On the crochet side, real quick update. So we're 30 minutes in, so I'm not going to be much longer. But so if you're interested, it has been, today is Wednesday, like I said. So it was 5 weeks on Monday since my surgery, and I no longer need to wear the sling. And I am driving. Today was my first day driving since surgery. So I drove myself to therapy, and it was a little crazy because when I got up this morning, I set the alarm and Jack wasn't home, and I thought, he left me. He's supposed to take me to therapy. And then I thought, oh yeah, I'm driving today. Duh. So I was a bit late because I was like going, why isn't he here? And I was going to call him, and then right when I'm picking up the phone and you know, getting ready to dial, I thought, wait a minute, it's Wednesday. He's normally off on Wednesday, and he told me I have to work today for, you know, half a day, hopefully. But then I remembered, oh yeah, they told me I could drive today, Lisa. Duh. So I drove. It was a little weird, but felt good. Felt so good to get behind the wheel of my truck again. Yeah. So that's it. It's going really well. I can lift my arm up. Okay. See, they tell me not to do that. So I can lift it up. I'm practicing raising it over my head, behind my head like this, and then back, and then behind my back. So those are the ones I cannot do yet. I mean, I'm there, but not quite where I need to be. So just practice with that exercising at home. And I still have therapy 3 days a week. But other than that, things are going great. It feels good. It feels nice to not have to wear that sling. And I'm getting ready to go put some ice on this bad boy. So thank you guys so much again. All the comments, all the support. I really, really appreciate you so much. So you guys have a wonderful day. Thanks for watching. I'll see you when I see you. Happy hooking.